Good morning and welcome to my word for the day. I'm Lee Watson. I'm a business advisor. I'm an adventurer. I'm a guy who really likes good words. And thanks to the Virtues Project right behind me, I'm going to talk about a word today. This is a deck of 100 words. They're all good words. And often I use these to remind myself about good things to do. And I hope they remind you too. So let's make this a fantastic day. And let's talk about helpfulness. Helpfulness. Helpfulness is doing useful things for others, things that make a difference to them, no matter how small. It's taking the time to be thoughtful, reflecting on what people truly need, and assisting them respectfully. That respectfully is an important part of that sentence. When we help other people, we truly need to do it respectfully. We help others by doing things they cannot do for themselves. Sometimes that's true. Sometimes it's quite obvious they need help. Sometimes it's subtle, and we help people do things that they could probably figure out or do themselves, but why not give them a hand? It's often easier to give help than to receive it. Absolutely. Most of us are really good at stepping up and helping somebody when they need it, but a little bit slow to ask for help when we need it. That's an important skill to learn. So it's kind of like a revolving door. And the more that you help people, the more opportunities you have to get helped by other people. So good morning, everyone. Good morning to the people who are, well, it may not be morning. So hi to everybody who's watching this, both live and the replay. I appreciate you all for both of those things, for being here and sending me the little thumbs ups and the hearts and the shares and the comments. I love the comments. So thank you for all of those things. I also want to thank all of our sponsors, the people who support Green Cow, even if it's just supporting us with some happy thoughts from now and then. Sometimes they help us with money, and that's great. As we try to develop the nonprofit, that's a great thing to do. So thank you to the people who watch and the people who support us and the people who we get to help and who help us every day. Okay, it's often easier to give help than to receive it. I mentioned that. It takes courage to ask for help when we need it. Yeah, that may be true. It's not so easy to ask for help as it is to provide it. There's always plenty of help when we are willing to ask. Isn't that so true? When we really need help with something, if we actually get to the point where we feel that courage and we ask somebody for help, gosh, turns out that people are willing to help. That's a good thing. When we work selflessly to benefit the lives of others, we always bless our own. So true. That feeling that we get when we help other people, we don't want to deprive anybody of that. So if we ask for help and somebody provides it to us, know that they are feeling that same feeling that you feel when you help others. So yeah, you want to promote that whenever you can. It's easiest if you start with small things, but I mean, if you move from one place to another, and my wife and I and the family has moved several times, but not for the last 27 years or so. But if you move your residence, asking for help is such a good thing to do. Of course, it's if you hire movers to do it for you, that's a good thing too. Oh gosh. Little simple pleasures in life, hiring movers. Okay. So, what does the practice of helpfulness look like? I look for little ways to make life easier for others. It's a great thing to do. I do a service without being asked. Oh, sometimes we do need to be careful about this, but sometimes In the case of volunteering for a nonprofit or some kind of an event, things like that, that we can do without being asked for sure. So my caution was, if somebody needs help and you see it, ask them if they'd like your help. Um, so sometimes people can get a little bit touchy about that sort of thing, and they don't realize how much benefit you'll get by helping them, and they also aren't thinking about all the benefits that they'll receive by being helped. So I offer my support in respectful ways. I give people what they need, not always what they want. Oh, that's a big statement there. Sometimes people don't realize what it is that they need at the moment, and they may want something that they don't really need, or that may not be good for them. Again, walk softly in that situation. Be careful with it, because you don't want to offend anybody by trying to help them when they really, truly don't want the help. Uh-oh. I can't see all that's going on online, but I can see that we have somebody hacking. Oh dear. I allow others to be helpful to me. I strive to be a blessing to others. That's something that we can always do. Let's be blessings to other people. So there's a quote on the back side of this card. It's from Ralph Waldo Emerson. And he wrote, "It is one of the most beautiful compensations of this life that no man can sincerely try to help another without helping himself." There you go. There's that revolving door. Thank you, Ralph Waldo Emerson, for the quote. I'm thankful for the gift of helpfulness. It allows me to make a difference, and we all want to make a difference. So, yeah, that's our word today, helpfulness. So I hope that you can use that. I hope that you can make a difference in the lives of somebody else, anybody today. Okay, I have, oh dear. Oh, I did. Oh, something weird's happening with my computer today, but I'm thankful for the opportunity to be here. Okay, well, let me remind you, because I'm about out of time, let me remind you to do something really nice for somebody else today. And if you get the chance to be helpful, do that today. If you need help, find the courage to ask for help. That's a great thing to do. If you happen to have the resources to be helpful or to do anything else good for a whole bunch of people, do that too. I know some of you do that, and that's a wonderful thing. Thank you so much for that. Okay, I want to remind you quickly that I am available for free calls. I do this because I can, and I'll do it until I can't. But if you go to this businessbeyondnumbers.com/contact, you'll be able to pull up a calendar that will give you days and times when I'm available to take calls. Well, again, I can do that right now. I don't know how long it'll be possible for me to do that, but I enjoy it. And we can talk about challenges that you have in life, about virtues, or in business, about anything. Actually, just anything. These are 15-minute calls, and I welcome you to take advantage of that. And I'll do that as long as I can. Okay. I wish you a really wonderful day today. Go out there or go in there virtually and be a light in the world. Be that source of love and hope and peace and joy and helpfulness wherever it is that you go. Because that's really something that this world needs so much. In a world where people can be, uh, well, you know the score right now. It's a difficult world that we live in, and so every little piece of positivity makes a difference. And so I know that the people who watch this are already on the good side of that equation. They're already being helpful and courteous and I mean all those things that make a difference in somebody else's life. We're already striving to be the person who does that. Now I read these cards and pull up other words as they come to mind because I need to understand them better and I need to practice them better. Which reminds me, if you see somebody practicing helpfulness or any other virtue, acknowledge it. Let them know that you see that they're making an effort to make the world a brighter place. That's such a great thing to do. Um, Everyone benefits when we acknowledge other people who are doing something really great. Okay, well, that's all for today. I wish you a wonderful day, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.